Alright, welcome back. We are now in exercise number 2 in Mastercam lathe training. And this is going to be our exercise. Now, as you can see, this part seems fairly simple. It's a little bit more complex than the first part that we created. And the reason for that is I want to show you a few new features in this one. So first, what we're going to do is we're going to be facing our part, okay? So if I place this in isometric view so you can see it a little bit better, you can have an idea of how the part looks like when it's finished, okay? Now I'm going to place it back to the front view. Now I'm doing this in SolidWorks, so you don't have to worry about that. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to come over here next. We're going to rough our part. We're going to remove as much material as possible. But we're going to leave these two little grooves over here, okay? So anytime you're digging down like this into a lathe part, into a turning part, we call this groove in Mastercam. And so we're going to be machining these grooves, and we're going to be machining this groove and this groove together. We're going to learn how to create a multi-chain groove to create this and this groove cut together. So we're going to rough it, and then we're going to finish it. Okay? And the last but not least, we're going to come over here and we're going to learn how to cut this tool from the rest of our stock. So to begin with, we're going to start out with a stock that's extended, and then we're going to come over here and learn how to cut the stock so we get this entire part that you see over here and nothing else. Okay? So we'll get started with that in our next session, but real quick, we have the drawing available in SolidWorks 2014 and beyond that. So 2014, 15, and 16, you can open the drawing for that and print it out in SolidWorks. Or if you don't have SolidWorks, again, we have it in PDF format and it will look just like this. You'll need to download Adobe Acrobat Reader, which is free. And I've showed you how to do that in our first session. So make sure you have that done. And this way you're able to print this out and have that in front of you as I go along with our exercise. Now, as you can see, this part is 1 inch thick, the diameter. The biggest diameter here is 1 inch. And the length is 1 inch 0.375, okay? So it's a small part, fairly small part that we're working with, but very important aspect. It's a 1 inch diameter and a 1.375 inch length. So we'll get started by creating the geometry in our next video.